So topic name is activity diagram. Activity diagram is designed to be simplified look at what happens during an operation or a process. So it shows steps, decisions and branches. So activity diagram is much like the flow charts you have already seen in previous semesters. So it shows steps which are also called activities as well as decision points and branches. So each activity in the activity diagram is represented by a rounded rectangle. The processing within an activity goes to completion and then an automatic transmission to next activity occurs. So an arrow represents the transition from one activity to the next. So starting point is represented by filled in circle in activity diagram and end point is represented by bullseye. So decisions in an activity diagram. So an activity diagram comes to a point where decision has to take place. One set of conditions, such as one set of conditions leads to one path and another set of conditions leads to another path, and these two paths are mutually exclusive. It means they can't occur at same time. So one way to show decisions in the activity diagram is by path coming directly out of activity. The other way is to have the activity transition to a small diamond and have the possible paths flows out of the diamond. So next is the concurrent path. So separate transition into two separate paths that run in parallel. So run in parallel means they run at these activities run at the same time and then they come together. To represent the split, you use a solid line perpendicular to the transition and show the paths coming out of the line. To represent merge, shows the path pointing to another solid bold line. Let's look at an example that uses an activity diagram to model a process. The process is creating a document. So the sequence of activities in creating the document are given in front of you. So first is open the word processing package, then create a file, then save the file, and so on. So if you draw activity diagram of the previous scenario, uh, static point is represented by solid filled circle, end point is represented by bullseye. So open word processing package, then create file, then transition to save file, then type document, then decision. So if graphics needed, goes to this path. If not, then another decision comes in which tables needed or not needed. So if yes, this activity will happen. If not, file will be saved, printed and exit office suite. So in this way you represent your scenario with the help of activity diagram. Next is the swim lanes concept in activity diagram. An activity can represent activities each role performs. So you can do this by dividing diagram into swim lanes. So swim lanes is the ability to expand and show who has the responsibility for each activity in a process. So parallel segments correspond to the role. So now we are going to represent this activity diagram using swim lanes. So swim lane version of activity diagram shows the activities that each role performs. So as salesperson is responsible for these activities. Consultant is responsible for these activities. Meet with the client, this activity uh, both salesperson and consultant will perform. So prepare a conference room, a corporate technician will be responsible for this activity. So in swim lane version, swim lane provides ability to expand and show who has the responsibility for each activity in our process. Thank you.